Good morning, and welcome back to a crazy, explosive, hilarious episode of surviving. This is going to be a crazy series. You know what I mean? Salute to Fred. Salute to Dora. Make sure you guys smash that like button. This is going to be like a 4 or 5 way surviving series. Okay, we are surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. We are surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. We are surviving, P Diddy parties. This series is about to be crazy, phenomenal. Everybody smash that like button. Get your popcorn. We're surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And we are surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. You know what I mean? And salute to Katt Williams. Katt, I salute you, dude. High five for Money Mike. Katt Williams, oh my goodness, dude. This is why I always love Katt Williams. Okay? And what I love about Katt Williams is the fact that he never been afraid to break the rules. You know what I'm saying? Katt Williams, this is why he was such an outlaw. You know what I mean? Even when Katt Williams got in a fight with the 14-year-old, he held it down. You know what I'm saying? I never counted him out when that 14-year-old had him in the headlock and Katt Williams hit him with the pimp palm. He hit him with the pimp palm. You know what I mean? Salute to Vin, just hit that super chat. Yes, come on in the building, guys. Smash that like button. This is definitely exclusive, and we all said it. 2024, there's a lot of people that are getting exposed, and you guys can admit it. We have not survived Steve Harvey's mustache ever since the allegations of Marjorie Harvey cheating on Steve with the alleged bodyguard. Big Boom. Shout out to Big Boom. You know what I'm saying? Me and Big Boom is still cool. I think he's still in another country right now. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the OG that gave me my interview that got me 100,000 views. Shout out to Steve Harvey's ex-bodyguard. But we are surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And we are surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. We are surviving P. Diddy's parties, trying to hug you from the front, trying to hug you from the back. I got to bring it to y'all, guys. Katt Williams let loose. He let loose on this platform. You know what I mean? And Katt Williams said, look, I've been ready to expose people. You know what I mean? And rest in peace to the late, great Bernie Mac. Bernie, rubber man, shout out to you, brother. You know what I mean? Everybody keeps saying that they hear the comparison between us. I try to let them know, look, Bernie, I ain't trying to sound like you. I'm pretty sure you know that. I've been sounding like this my whole life, but the world is just getting a chance to see me and hear me. So the similarities be messing them up. They be like, yo, is he trying to sound like Bernie? Is he, and I only sound like that when I'm getting hype. You know what I'm saying? If you actually talk to me and I'm real calm and shit, you won't hear it. So the similarities, even though, like I said, that's one of the greats. So if you compare me to Bernie, that's love to me. That is a compliment. If you said that I sound like Nick Cannon, then we have a problem. I would feel like at this point you're wilding out. You know what I mean? And that's not to take nothing but from Nicholas. But I came from stand-up as a kid, and Katt Williams let everything out the bag. You know what I'm saying? When there's a lot of people in Hollywood, I've been hearing it for years, playing these roles, getting in these dresses and stuff like that. That's literally for you to make it to another level. This is why we never seen Katt Williams wearing a dress. He never played no little miniature lady or none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I see why. I see why. Now I can tell y'all, I've wore wigs. I played a female before in comedy. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up off of Living Color and things like that. Back before I found out what it means to put a dress on in Hollywood. I've never been in Hollywood. I've been Hollywood my whole life. You know what I mean? So when I did the Tina Turner video, was love dressed up in a wig and all of that, I never knew that was to demasculate a black man. I had no idea until I did my Hollywood research. Now, I get out there, They'll never be able to do that to me. Ever. Because I know what it means now. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to mention this dude's name, but it's 2 letters. Put it like that. It's 2 letters, and it's a ministry that did something to a video that I had up here, and I told y'all I never wanted to speak on this man. I'm not messing with him. Dude got connections. I don't fuck with Diddy, but I'm not messing with the other guy. But Katt Williams mentioned him too. He mentioned him, and these secret love affairs, men on men, which I have nothing against that. Shout out to the LBG community, okay? But for the pictures that they paint to us, where they put the women in front of them and all of that stuff like that, that's not true. And people want to know. You know what I'm saying? And this man, Katt, goes in. And I'm going to let y'all hear it. Smash that like button, though, guys. We got 200 people in the building. Let's get the likes up to 200. Let's make the likes match. And shout out to everybody coming in the building. And like I said, shout out to Katt Williams. And Katt Williams let it be known, Steve, that you was hating on Bernie Mac. I heard the rumors that you was hating on Bernie, but now I know. So I know I'm your nightmare on M Street. Because of the similarities of what I sound like, some people saying modern day, Bernie, all that stuff. So I know I'm a nightmare on M Streets for you, Steven! Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. But Katt Williams ain't hold no punches. Salute to C. Tucker. C. Tucker just hit that super chat. That's what I'm talking about. And P. Diddy, we already know. P. Diddy, I don't know if you're still in the hospital. I don't know the situation. But I do know that song that Uncle Murder came out with tore you up terribly. I was listening to it all day long. Did he do it? Did he take her? Did he do it? Did he take her? You know what I'm saying? Yo, but I'm going to let y'all hear Katt Williams, man. Shout out to him. And Ricky Smiley. Comedian Ricky Smiley. Now, shout out to you. Like, I actually got love for all these guys. Let me just let y'all know that. I got love for Cedric the Entertainer. I have love for Ricky Smiley. I got love for Steve Harvey's mustache. But I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. No matter if I got love for you or not, I'm going to react to the shit. And the shit that Katt Williams is talking about, the things that Katt Williams is talking about, it needs to be heard. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache and surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at me, dude. I'm a comedic blogger, so I got to react to the shit. It's legendary. It's legendary. I wasn't even going to talk about this shit till I saw this interview. I said, damn, Katt Williams ain't hold no punches. You know what I mean? Ricky Smiley said, y'all remember the movie, what's the name of the movie? Friday at the Next, where Katt Williams played Money Mike, and Ricky Smiley played the Santa Claus that was running around stealing and shit, coming through the chimney, leaving with VCR tapes and iPods and shit. In the movie, he was running up and down the street, the skinny motherfucking crackhead looking Santa Claus. That was Ricky Smiley in the movie Friday at the Next. Ricky Smiley went on this platform and said that he was supposed to be Money Mike. Steve Harvey's mustache was on this platform. Cedric the Entertainer was on this platform. And now now Katt Williams is on there, and he's going at all of them. All of them. So I'm going to let y'all see. Continue to smash that like button, guys. We got 300 motherfuckers in the building. Now I don't got to be the comedic relief. Y'all going to hear it from Katt Williams. You know what I mean? Me and that motherfucker next to each other, we be two bad motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We be two bad motherfuckers.
Your 2023 recap
I'm gonna let
is
y'all
now
hear
on
him.
the YouTube Music
Like
app.
I said, because I don't got to be the funny nigga.
Problem with Friday.
Shout out to Katt Williams. Ricky Smiley, you was not supposed to play Money Mike. I'm sorry, Ricky. I think you's a cool, talented OG. But in the words of Katt Williams, which it sounds very believable, you weren't supposed to play Money Mike, dude. Katt Williams wrote everything that Money Mike said in the movie. You know what I mean? But I'm going to let y'all hear Katt Williams. And we're going to meditate first. Before we listen to Katt Williams, we're going to meditate. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache and surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. We're about to meditate, guys. Okay, let's meditate. Hinamasi, Hinamasi, Waka boom, Hinamasi, Waka boom. The moon is dancing, come and see. The moon is dancing, come and see. The moon is dancing. All right, cool. We got the meditation in, guys. Smash that like button. We about to get it in. Katt Williams is going to expose all of y'all Hollywood secrets. All the hateration, gatoration, all of that type of shit. We're going to listen to Katt.
After next is, we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are.
Now, y'all remember, and I'm not going to keep stopping it, but y'all remember the scene where Damon and Friday at the Next was supposed to take advantage of Katt Williams inside the bathroom? Katt Williams stopped that scene from going further than it was supposed to go.
If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped. So considering that's the real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never brought up that Ricky Smiley was going to play Money Mike. No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why that wasn't in the bloopers? Why? And
y'all hear that, right? Ricky Smiley, Katt Williams is exposing all of y'all, goddammit. You was not supposed to play Money Mike. You were not supposed to play Money Mike, sir. And then you said that Katt Williams was supposed to play the Santa Claus. What kind of Santa Claus he would have been? As tall as he is. You know, Santa would have came down the tree. You wouldn't even know who the fuck. Where's Santa at? You know what I'm saying? Katt Williams would have never been cool being the Santa Claus. He's too little. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine if Katt Williams played the Santa Claus. You know? And you talking about you would have been the pimp. You would have been Money Mike. No, Katt Williams setting it straight. We're going to get to Cedric. We're going to get to Steve Harvey's mustache. Oh, Katt Williams let it down. We're going to get to Diddy and the other guy with the 2-letter names. Y'all know who he is. It's his name all over the internet, but I'm not speaking on him because they done tried. They silenced me. They silenced me.
it's as funny as it would be with him getting raped. So considering that's the real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never brought up that Ricky Smiley was going to play Money Mike. No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why that wasn't in the bloopers? Why? And here's the other thing. Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his? You can't say my lines, I wrote them. That's how I already know that I'm going to be funnier than you. What he told everybody was Katt Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley?
Katt Williams said, I'm not going to work with Ricky Smiley again unless he put on a dress. He said that all Ricky Smiley's roles and acting are in a dress. So purposely, he like, oh, you saying that you were supposed to be Money Mike? Well, I'm not going to work with him unless he put a dress on. Surviving Ricky Smiley's Kid Cudi dress. Smash that like button, guys. We got 500 people in the building. We got the Hollywood juice right now. Katt Williams is letting the cat out the bag. Letting the cat out the bag.
Next movie. Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life.
Wow. Wow. Did y'all just hear that? Katt Williams said Tyler Perry and Ricky Smiley can't play a man to save their life. in a row. Now I told y'all see Katt Williams, you know, he going in. I said Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, and Diddy. Oh no, he's talking about way more people in Hollywood and the freak stuff. Continue to smash that like button, guys. I need Katt Williams to see this, that I stand with him. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache, and surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk, and surviving Ricky Smiley old Santa Claus sock. You know what I mean? And surviving P. Diddy. Yes, we got to get those likes up. It's 500 people in the building. Salute to all of y'all. And I only tell y'all to hit the like button because YouTube got to know that it's 500 people. Damn near 500 people watching right now. YouTube got to know that. Katt Williams is letting it out. Damn, Tyler. He said y'all can't even play a man in real life. That's crazy.
Or Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's the unbelievable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life.
Wow.
They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
So that's why, because when we released that clip and he said that, you responded because he said he was supposed to play Money Mike and you were supposed to play Santa Claus.
An outright lie.
So
that he knows is a lie.
So why would he say it?
Because he's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing.
Uh-oh, he's about to get on Cedric the Entertainer. Do you hear that, Ricky Smiley? Katt Williams said that you a liar, dude. You are a stone cold triple OG lying ass dude. And you can't get mad at me, Ricky. Ricky, you can't get mad at me, Ricky. You know what I'm saying? Ricky, I'm just reacting. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody always say, why don't all comedians get along? Why don't all comedians get along? Y'all think just because we some funny motherfuckers that we gonna all be friends. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I told y'all I came from stand-up before I came to YouTube. So I was used to doing shows in different cities and different states and stuff like that. And I learned anytime I did a show, I never wanted to be the funniest person. Never. My goal, every show that I would do was just to be funny. Just to, you know, people that may have been going through whatever they were going through in their lives, for them to come out and just have a good time and laugh. I always said I let the audience judge. You know what I'm saying? Like if the audience saying you, cool. If the audience saying me or this comic, or I never want to be the funniest motherfucker. But I noticed like a lot of dudes that I used to do stand up with before YouTube, they didn't want me on the show because they knew for a fact if I go before you, you're probably going to choke. If I go after you, the show's going to be over either which way. Like I'm telling y'all, and I'm not bragging. I just keep it real when I'm up that motherfucker. I talk about my real fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Until you see me in person live, that's when you can be like, okay, damn, Jamil's a bad motherfucker. He's a bad motherfucker. But I'm not worrying about that right now. The world will see that soon. My goal is just to build this platform. And the more people across the world see me, then when I'm coming to see y'all in y'all cities and shit, and states and countries, then y'all, you know what I mean? We're going to have a good time. But I never want to be the funniest guy. But a lot of other comedians will hate on you. If they know that you funny, no, they going to want a motherfucker that they know that they better than. Me, I don't give a fuck if you better than me. Long as I know I did a good goddamn show. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. But Steve Harvey was hating on Bernie Mac. And Katt is letting it be known. And this is why Katt is a goddamn outlaw. And y'all better stop talking about that he got beat up by a 13-year-old because the boy was 14. And he didn't win that fight. It was like a tie. You know what I mean? But shout out to Katt Williams, man. Letting the cat out the bag.
Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke?
Yeah.
He said it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy.
Whoa, okay. I'm sorry to cut it off. Continue to smash that like button. So Cedric the Entertainer stole Katt Williams' joke. The same Kings of Comedy that we watched, some of them jokes that he said, Katt Williams said that he stole from him. So the shit we was laughing at that Cedric was saying, Katt Williams saying that some of that shit was his jokes. Surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. This is crazy. I'm telling you, Katt is exposing everything.
play Money Mike, and you were supposed to say play Santa Claus.
An outright lie.
So
That he knows is a lie.
so why would he say it?
Because he's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke?
Yeah.
He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had.
Wow. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. So Mark Curry, whoever comedian Mark Curry, Steve Harvey stole, what Katt Williams is saying, stole Mark Curry's whole idea in comedy and all of that. Did you do that, Steven? Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Steven, I'm so disappointed in you, dude. And you try to be quiet. You and Marjorie Harvey try to sit back and be quiet. Be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. But Katt Williams said, fuck all of that. You know what I mean? Think like a man and act like a Steven. Think like a man and act like a Steven. No, we're not doing that. Shout out to Katt Williams. Katt, man, listen, guys. Smash that like button and do it for Katt. If you ain't going to do it for me, do it for Katt. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. This is crazy.
Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he went.
Look, he said now Steve Harvey got a sitcom where he a principal. I didn't even know Mr. High Top was stole. Go ahead, hold on. I'm sorry, Katt. Go ahead, say it again.
Look, how it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018. You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business.
Wow, this is brutal. Steven, now you got Katt Williams talking about your headline. Y'all remember when Steve Harvey had the Mr. High Top box? You know what I mean? His headline was all the way back here. He had the RoboCop headline. Steven, he's talking about your RoboCop headline. Surviving Steve Harvey's RoboCop headline. Yes, Steven, this is crazy, man. Shout out to Katt Williams. So he said that Steve Harvey was making it like he had the sharpest headline, that this is the black man's headline. This is what they tried to paint in Hollywood. Oh my God, Hollywood is crazy. So if this is the kind of headline y'all thought that this identify all our headlines, Steven, let me show you. Listen, my shit kind of backed up too. I'm not going to front. My headline kind of backed up. It's kind of backed up. It ain't where it used to be. My headline ain't where it used to be. Things ain't the same way it used to be. Surviving Steve Harvey's headline. But let me tell you something. My headline ain't that far. Steven, your headline is back here, dude. Your headline was so far back, you had to cut the rest of the roof off. You had to cut the rest of the roof off. You know what I mean? But my headline used to be here. It's only this much more. My headline used to be here, guys. This is what my headline used to be. Surviving my old headline. But Steve Harvey's headline was like this. Shout out to Katt Williams for just pointing out Steve Harvey's headline, the cupcake that he used to have sitting on top of that motherfucker. Smash that like button, guys. We got 600 people in the building. Surviving Steve Harvey's headline.
And it's a man unit.
Whoa, say that about the headline again. That was funny.
What doesn't line up? This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask him, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing.
Whoa, wow. We are literally surviving Steve Harvey's hatred and surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Mm-mm. This is big, guys. And this interview is getting ugly like Flavor Flav. Now, he just said and solidified it. You really did hate on Bernie Mac. That is crazy. I know the man was a beast. So it's kind of hard, like, oh, fuck, I got to stand next to this motherfucker. But like I told y'all, anytime I perform, I don't want to be the best. I just want to put on a great show for the people. That's it. But Steve Harvey had hatred in his heart, and he told Katt Williams he didn't want to be a movie star. Now, this made me think, because you don't see Steve Harvey in no movies like that, like movies. He told him that he didn't want to be a movie star. Damn, look, Katt Williams is exposing everything. 2024, everybody's getting exposed. He even said that. So it's more. Let the man talk.
I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There.
Whoa! Katt Williams said ain't no Hollywood script wanted Steve Harvey in a movie. He said they didn't want no country bumpkin who head looked like, oh my God. He said that Steve Harvey looked like Mr. Potato Head. Did you hear that, Steven? Surviving Steve Harvey's potato head said that Steve Harvey had a Mr. Potato Head, and Hollywood didn't write no scripts for Steve Harvey's Mr. Potato Head. They didn't have any potato head roles. That's crazy. Katt Williams, shout out to you, Katt. I'm with you, Katt. You know what I mean? Just like how Suge Knight told Tupac. You know what I mean? Hold your head, Katt. You know, we riding with you. And any artists want to stay artists and don't worry about P. Diddy all in the videos, dancing. Come to death row, goddammit. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
The same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star.
Oh, let's hear that again. Hated on Bernie Mac. Let's hear it again.
Top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have a range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore. The way I mean, we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip.
Listen, don't blame it on the alcohol. Shout out to Club Shay Shay. Triple OG, Club Shay Shay. I love your show. And hopefully I put in enough work. One day you have me on the couch. You know what I mean? But we can't blame this on the alcohol. You know what I mean? Katt Williams is speaking his mind. This interview just happened today, goddammit. He's speaking his mind. And they say alcohol speaks a sober mind. Alcohol speaks a sober mind. You know what I mean? So it ain't the alcohol. No, he's been holding on to this. Katt Williams watched you have Cedric the Entertainer on your platform. He watched you have Steve Harvey's mustache on your platform. He watched you have Ricky Smiley and all of them people on your platform. And he was waiting for his time to shine. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Get him, Katt.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore. The way I mean, we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star.
Yo, he said that Cedric the Entertainer looks like a walrus. This is why he can't get in the movie, because he looks like a walrus. Surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. And it's crazy, Katt, when you say that, dude, because I'm going to keep it real, Katt. They ain't going to want me in the movie either, unless it's an independent hood film or whatever, because I'm a fat motherfucker, too, behind the scenes. I'm a fat diabetic type 2 diabetes having motherfucker. So they ain't gonna want me either, Katt. But I gotta laugh because it's funny.
At a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
Wow. Yo, Katt Williams is going in. He said that Cedric the Entertainer's Netflix special is so awful, it's so terrible that he can't even get those motherfuckers on Tubi. He can't even get them on Tubi. Surviving Cedric the Entertainer's stand-up specials. This is crazy. I even got a movie on Tubi, y'all. If I never let y'all know this, I have a movie that I'm starring in called Alcoholic Bruce. It's a full-length independent film. It's on Tubi. You guys can actually watch it. It's a whole movie we shot in 2019. It's a hood comedy. And my character is named Bruce. It's called Alcoholic Bruce. But yo, this is crazy. He said Cedric the Entertainer can't act. His specials are terrible. Now, I know a lot of y'all ain't going to agree. You know what I'm saying? Because here's my thing. I think Cedric the Entertainer is good. Let me just let that be known, Katt. I think that Cedric the Entertainer is good. He's funny. He has talent. Did I look up to Cedric? No, I didn't. You know what I mean? No, I didn't. I didn't look up to you either. But I know that you are one of those ones. That you actually have the real gift, that you really have the talent. I believe Cedric is a very talented comic too. But I grew up off of Eddie Murphy. I grew up off of Martin. I grew up off of Jamie Foxx and Living Color and, you know, all of those people, Keenan and Damon Wayans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and we kind of around the same age. I'm 41. Katt Williams probably like 46 or something. You know what I mean? So we kind of grew up off the same people. But Cedric never was one of my high top comedians. Never was. But I always thought that he was good. You know what I mean? That I enjoy his show. So I can't say that he ain't good, but Katt is going in. Shout out to the 700 people in the building, guys. Smash that like button. Y'all ain't got to send me a cash app. Y'all ain't got to hit the super chat. You know what I mean? Just hit the like button. That's the only thing that I ask for the New Year's. YouTube gotta know. I want this video to go out to the world, Craig. I'm not talking about the city. I'm talking about the world.
At a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Sam's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform. If you give them a liar.
Now, that is fair. I'm going to let y'all know for anybody that may feel like, oh, Katt Williams is hating on them. No, he's not. What Katt Williams just said, when he had them on his show, on the Club Shay Shay, they mentioned Katt Williams first. They mentioned him. And he said, I'm not going to let no losers rewrite history. You know what I'm saying? So Katt Williams ain't all Hollywood like that. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to do all these weird ass things and attend these weird parties just to get to the top. That's why they tried to destroy Katt. That's why they tried to destroy him. Hollywood set that little boy that he was fighting out there in the park. Hollywood did it. They said, look, we're going to hire a 13, 14-year-old boy to fight Katt, and we're going to get it on tape. You know what I mean? Hollywood set that little badass boy out there to fight Katt. You know? Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
Aim is not breached by these people on your platform. If you give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened, it's untrue, and there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
So let me ask you this. What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is.
So Steve Harvey's mustache, Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk, and Ricky Smiley's Christmas sock was all a gang. This is what Katt Williams saying, that they would try to gang up on Katt. This is why Katt is going in on them. They used to try to gang up on Money Mike, surviving the gang. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all thought that Katt Williams was just play pimping. No, he wasn't play pimping, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? Katt Williams said, I do want to do it. Mike M said, think about your mama. He said, no, I do want to do it. Remember that part in fucking Friday at the Next? He went to go stab the dude and shit. And he was like, oh shit, what you doing? And he grabbed him. He said, I do want to do it. He said, no, I don't want to do it. He said, no, think about your mother. Yo, that's crazy. So they ganged up on him. Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey's mustache, and Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. Smash that like button, guys. We are surviving a whole bunch of people in Hollywood. Wait till he get to Diddy. Oh, y'all don't think he gonna get to Diddy and Mr. Jake, which I don't want to say his name, but Katt gonna say it.
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read.
No, I didn't know that. Shout out to Earthquake. Earthquake is one of my underground kings. I don't think that Katt Williams is coming for Earthquake, like in a disrespectful manner. You know what I'm saying? Because Katt, I'm not the greatest reader either. You could have set some motherfucking scripts in front of me. If I can't take them home and study on them bitches and become the character, and I gotta read in front of people, oh, I'm gonna be a problem too. I'm gonna be like, fuck it, let me do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying that the reason why Earthquake, comedian Earthquake, is not in the movies and shit, because he couldn't read. Katt Williams is exposing everything. I don't think he coming for Earthquake. Y'all can let me know if y'all think he's being malice by saying that Earthquake, comedian Earthquake, can't read. Y'all let me know.
And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are called...
Hold on, say it again. Say it again about Earthquake.
Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently.
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets. And this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me?
That's what I'm talking about, Katt. Katt Williams is going in, guys. We got almost 800 people in the building. Y'all got to smash that like button. This is exclusive, goddammit. This is exclusive. Surviving Katt Williams' truth. He said, everybody want to say that I'm on drugs. I'm on crack. I'm on Suboxone. I'm on all these drugs, but you ain't got one drug dealer to say that he sold me a damn thing. You don't got one person saying that they got high with Katt Williams. But y'all see when they painted the picture that he was on drugs and all of that, Katt Williams is exposing the truth. This is Hollywood deepest, darkest secrets. Surviving the deep, dark secrets. Y'all got to read between the lines. Now, like I said, I don't know if that was a diss to Earthquake. I really don't know. Shout out to my member. You know what I mean? Rachel just came in the building. My wave cap. Time to take the wave cap off. And that's what Katt Williams is doing. He's taking the wave cap off. All of them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to, and if you want to become a member, hit the member joint. Because I just shout you out during whatever. Because look, you see how it stand out? You know what I'm saying? You see how the members just stand on out? But yes, y'all want to call Katt Williams a drug addict that fights 13-year-olds. That's not true. And you see, I told y'all that the boy was 14. That's number one. And number two, Katt Williams wasn't on drugs. He letting y'all know.
These dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets, and this is the age of truth, and the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition. You feel like, well, why comedy guys can't just get along?
Yes.
Why didn't you get along with the other teams you were competing against? If you're a Denver Bronco, why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But I don't disagree. I don't disagree. All the Cowboys. Katt, damn, you like this?
No, that's
okay,
not.
What comedian do you like?
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
Wow. Shout out to Katt Williams for that. Let's let it be known. Katt Williams took 46 comedians on the road with him. So if he was a hater, then why did he help all 46 comedians get exposure and take them on the road to help them make money to feed their families and get their gift out there? If he was a hater, that's all I'm saying. Let's get it right, get it tight. Continue to smash the like button. Salute to everybody in the building.
You're a Denver Bronco. Why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But I don't disagree. I don't disagree. All the Cowboys. Katt, damn, you like this?
No, that's
okay,
not.
What comedian do you like?
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody.
Wow. Salute to everybody. I'm sorry I had to rewind that. If you guys know Faison Love, comedian Faison Love, shout out to Faison Love. Faison, I got love for you, dude, but I gotta react to this. He said fat Faison liar. His name is Faison Love, comedian Faison Love that played Big Worm in Friday, in the first Friday, I think. He called him a fat liar. Faison Love. And Faison be on all kinds of interviews. Faison, I think you're super talented. And I saw what you did to that dude at the airport. So I'm definitely ain't going to say nothing bad about you, Faison. I seen you was swinging that motherfucker around like a rag doll. The way you threw that dude around the airport, I know I don't stand a chance. So fuck all of that. You know what I mean? So shout out to Faison Love. But Katt Williams is for some reason, whatever Faison said or done, matter of fact, no. Faison Love and Katt Williams did have beef. They had beef. Okay. And look, Faison, I'm not taking sides because I forgot. You did say you and Katt Williams had situations going on. Katt Williams put a gun out on you, all that. I almost forgot about that. So look, shout out to, like I said, shout out to all comedians, man. But this is Katt Williams giving his truth. Giving his truth. Surviving his truth.
I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just got it straight.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0. So why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all. As a journalist. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview.
Wow. Oh, my God. Katt Williams is saying that all their TV shows, they get a fat-faced, light-skinned female to play their wife. That is crazy. That is crazy. Continue to smash that like button. Salute to everybody coming in the building.
To any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude?
Wow. Give it up for Katt. Hold on. Listen what he said. Katt Williams is exposing people 2024. He kept quiet all this time, so we can't get mad at him. And just like how he said, shout out to Michael. Shout out to Michael Jackson. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to, the late, great Michael Jackson and but Katt Williams and even R. Kelly. He said when he was talking about them back then, he was being shunned for talking about them. But now look at today. R. Kelly's in jail for all that time. All of these people has been getting exposed now. So now he can talk. Because back in the day, people kept quiet in the Hollywood. You couldn't talk about none of this stuff. Now he's talking. Shout out to the 800 people in the building.
Applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you...
Ho, y'all hear that? He said it's up for everybody in 2024. And I did hear that. A lot of people getting exposed. He said in 2024, he said it don't matter if you Diddy, if you're Diddy, or whoever, it's going to be more people than Diddy. Katt Williams is letting it out the bag right now. Listen.
Other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TGJ, any of them.
Oh, y'all heard the name he just said? He said Diddy and who else? The person that I'm not mentioning at all. Listen to the name he says after Diddy. Because he said they all getting exposed. Oh.
It's all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TGJ, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Wow. So basically the stuff that we've been hearing is truth to it. It's a lot of truth to it. And Katt Williams ain't afraid to tell y'all that it's going to be more people that's coming out. And why would he say this right now? And he's saying 2024, everybody in Hollywood, these secrets. Oh, let him tell you a little more.
Eyes will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I can have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Shit. I kind of get one here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Yeah, Katt Williams messed his head up, man. Shout out to Club Shay Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay ain't know what to say. That man was like, oh my God, let me take a drink. He didn't know Katt Williams was going to come on there and just go off like that. Shout out to the 820-something people. Smash that like button, guys. Everybody hit that like button. We getting some behind the scenes of what's about to come out in Hollywood. And shout out to Katt Williams. They going to probably try to cancel Katt for this interview. For him saying that. Or they might come for me for reacting to it. Who knows? Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
Right.
We good now?
Because the people want to know, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
Oh, because in 30 years I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
You will tell.
Whoa! Katt Williams said for 30 years he just collect knowledge. He said, so if you and a man was in a corner doing some freaky stuff, he knows about it. Listen to what he say clearly. If you and a man, I know your secret. Say it again, Katt.
We good now?
because the people want to know, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
because in 30 years I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
you will tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it.
Wow. So this is why Katt Williams got blackballed. He just explained it. People still ask him, why did you get blackballed? He said, people that been doing sneaky little stuff with men, I know all of their secrets. I know all of that. This is why they blackballed him. And he's not afraid to speak about it. Katt Williams is well off financially, so he's not afraid to say it. And basically 2024, so much is coming out, so he letting it be known right now. This is why he got blackballed. Because Katt Williams, they know that he know the secrets. And he was speaking out and standing up for himself.
You and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing?
You will tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. How? That's why I'm saying, that's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike. Because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made outfits to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing. I told him to go get the Prowler. I then told him to paint it purple. I told him don't have an actor playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan to play. Like, I did far too much work for somebody to come years later and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
Wow. Comedian Ricky Smiley, I'm sorry, dude. Katt Williams really felt some kind of way with you going up here saying that you were supposed to play Money Mike. I've never heard that either, Ricky. Ricky, listen to me, Ricky. I never heard you was supposed to play Money Mike. Okay? I'm not mad at you for saying it. Katt Williams feels some kind of way about that. He feels some kind of way. You talking about you was supposed to play Money Mike. Katt Williams wrote the script far as everything that he said. Excuse me. He wrote the words of Money Mike. You played the Santa Claus. You played the crackhead Santa Claus, stealing shit. And you tried to say Katt Williams was supposed to play that role. Katt felt some kind of way about that.
I told him don't have an actor as playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan, to play. Like, I did far too much work for somebody to come years later and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
Why didn't Cube set the record straight? Terry Crews could have set the record straight. Mike Epps could have set the record straight. Why none of them set the record straight?
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told you those lies that
But I didn't
no
know
one's
it
ever
was a
heard.
lie.
Right, but he's telling you something no one's ever heard of. Nobody has ever heard, oh, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie, and somebody said, y'all should switch roles. Like, this is a business.
But that's the thing, Katt. But normally when people are giving you information, I'm thinking I'm hearing it for the first time, and they're giving information no one else knows or has ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
This is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him.
Whoa, that caught me off guard. Smash that like button, guys. It's 908 people in the building. 916. Y'all gotta smash that like button. I don't care. You gotta understand why I tell y'all that. It's very important. YouTube is going to push this video far, knowing that it's 1,000 people damn near in here, and everybody hit the like button. Steven, you and your mustache has deceived me. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. You mean to tell me you never was homeless, Steven? Steven, you and Marjorie Harvey, oh my God. I don't know what more tricks and treats that you motherfuckers got under your sleeve, goddammit. Steve Harvey was never homeless. So you told that goddamn story. Think about the motherfuckers who really was homeless, Steven. You could have just said, look, I wasn't homeless, but I was on welfare. Didn't you hear me come out and say I was on welfare? YouTube helped me get off of welfare, damn it. I've been telling motherfuckers about my food stamps. That's why I've been scorned, because P. Diddy got my food stamps turned off. That's why I was mad at P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all motherfuckers know I was born at the welfare office, goddammit. My mom gave birth to me at the welfare office. You know what I'm saying? I've been on welfare all the way up until I started my YouTube channel. Surviving the welfare office. I'm letting motherfuckers know right now. So y'all ain't gonna have to come out and say, yeah, you know he was on welfare. No, I know because he told me. So Steve Harvey was never homeless. Him or his mustache was never homeless. This was a whole fucking lie. Shout out to Katt Williams.
People are giving you information. I'm thinking I'm hearing it for the first time, and they're giving information no one else knows or has ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
This is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that?
Whoa! He just came at Marjorie Harvey. Shout out to Katt Williams. Oh my God. Katt Williams just came at Marjorie Harvey. Surviving Katt Williams. Oh my God, we are surviving Katt Williams. Listen, y'all gotta understand this. I can't go the whole entire interview, but I'm reacting to the shit. I didn't hear that part. I'm just hearing that part. He said, Steven, you said the same shit about your first wife. You said the same thing that you tried to say about Marjorie Harvey about your first wife. Oh my God, Katt Williams don't give a shit, guys. Listen to him real clear. Damn.
Steve Harvey was never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man.
Whoa!
Like, what are you talking about?
Whoa! Yo! Katt Williams just said that Marjorie Harvey think like a man and Steve acts like a woman. Yo, I swear to God, guys, my right hand up to God, I'm just hearing this right now. At the same time, I did not hear this part because I didn't play it up this long. I didn't even know I was going to be on here that long. Yo, he said, because Steve Harvey tried to say it's because of my wife that I'm successful. Katt Williams just said, you said the same thing about your first wife, Steven, surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And he said that your wife, Marjorie Harvey, he said you married somebody else who think like a man. So he's pretty much saying she's running all over you, dude. You are the woman in a relationship. Put on the girdle. Surviving Steve Harvey's girdle. Yo, Katt Williams going in.
And doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man.
Wow.
Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club.
Wow. Oh my God. I think I'm going to have to get off of this joint. He going at everybody. Everybody? I said everybody. I'm telling y'all, excuse me, I know y'all like, why the motherfucker keep pausing it? You gotta understand, I'm in shock. I didn't know he was about to say that about Kevin Hart. He just said Kevin Hart never had, hold on. Let me just see if I'm listening to him right. I would have put all of them in the thumbnail if I knew he was coming at all of them. He been coming at everybody. Damn, he going at Kevin now. Shout out to all the 1,000 people in the building.
Beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club.
Wow.
He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is?
Wow. Maybe. He just called Kevin Hart a plant. Yo. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Damn, I'm just mind blown right here, guys. Salute to everybody. Continue to smash that like button, man. Shout out to Katt Williams. This man got a lot of heart. Katt been holding this in. You can tell because he's going in at everybody.
And in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading. No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words.
Wow. That's crazy.
You can't always put into words, but you know that feeling when you help make a difference. At Faulkner Subaru, that feeling drives everything we do from the showroom.
Yo, listen, what the fuck?
He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again?
Yes, listen, I was thinking the same thing. Is Katt Williams afraid of being blackballed again? Because they are going to come for him after this. Y'all can't get mad at me. Kevin, Steve Harvey's mustache, Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk, Ricky Smiley's nasty Christmas punky sock. None of y'all can't get mad at me. Kevin, any of y'all. Because this is what Katt Williams is saying. But they are going to try to blackball him again. For saying this, like he just said, these are some powerful people. And Katt is back talking again. Oh, shit.
Liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
Wow.
They all do the same job.
He's saying that they all sold their soul in Hollywood, and all they do is act like they never did. This is crazy. This is deep. Katt Williams is saying all of them sold their soul. Wow.
Powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years?
Wow.
If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
Wow.
Because Shannon Sharp got to be a different person than that other person.
Absolutely.
And he always was. That doesn't change when I change teams. That remains the same. That's how a legacy is built. So all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out.
Wow. When he say them shortcut takers, this is the stuff we've been hearing in Hollywood. Katt Williams is saying they took the shortcut. So basically, when he's saying that they sold their soul and took the shortcut, he took the long way. Because he didn't sell his soul. That's crazy. Damn, this is deep. This is a deep interview.
That's how a legacy is built. So all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency.
Whoa!
What am I?
Did y'all hear that? Harvey Weinstein offered to eat Katt Williams' pecker. He offered to suck his egg roll. Surviving Harvey Weinstein. Yo, he just came out and said he offered to eat my pecker. To eat my pecker in front of everybody. Yo, that's crazy.
That remains the same. That's how a legacy is built. So all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency.
Wow.
What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get
I told him no. What y'all do?
Whoa. He asked to eat Katt Williams' egg roll, and it's 3 other actors that was there. And like he said, what did they do? Did they let Harvey Weinstein eat the egg roll, the shrimp roll? Yo, it's 1,000 people in the building. Salute to the 1,000 people in the building. Smash that like button, guys. I appreciate all of y'all. You know what I mean? Katt Williams, salute to you, dude, for having the courage to stand up and survive Hollywood weirdness.
It remains the same. That's how a legacy is built. So all of these shortcut takers, They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency.
Wow.
What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, there's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get it?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore.
Wow. So Katt Williams is saying he ended Steve Harvey's stand-up comedy career. Steve Harvey tried to lie and say, look, I'm not doing stand-up no more. Steven, so you never was homeless. You never quit stand-up comedy because you had too many shows. You quit stand-up comedy because you couldn't stand next to Katt Williams. That's crazy, dude. He should never, ain't no comedian gonna make me ever stop doing stand-up. If the crowd feel like you did a better job, so what? I know they still gonna enjoy me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, shout out to Katt. And shout out to the 1,032 people in the building. Smash that like button so we can get Katt Williams' message out there. We standing with you, Katt. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? And there's no diss to the other comedians that he talking about. But the fact that he's standing up and he ain't taking a shortcut, that's what they're going to do with me. I'm already too old to even join the Illuminati. They ain't going to want me. I done been poor for damn near half my life. You know what I mean? They be like, he been poor too long. They got to catch me when I was younger. You know what I mean? I done already been to prison. I done already been through all the fucked up shit. So I know what not to do. I don't drink. I don't get high. I don't do nothing. So it's going to be hard for you to try to hug me from the back or put some ecstasy pill in my drink. It's going to be hard as a motherfucker. And I salute Katt Williams because he's making people like me and other people that want to get into acting and get into all of these things for us to be aware of what's going on. And they don't want us to know. That's why I hope they don't try to silence me after reacting to this video. For real, because look, I told y'all, I'm too broke for y'all to want to silence me. Katt is up here right now on the Shade show. He was an athlete, you know what I'm saying? These are millionaires. Don't come at $1 Have a baby by me, baby. Be a $1. I'm a $. They millionaires. Go ahead, Katt.
He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up.
Now, he talking about Steve Harvey quitting stand-up.
Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get it?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What?
Look, he just mentioned Bernie. And Katt Williams is sticking up for Bernie Mac. Because because listen, guys, if y'all go on this show, Steve Harvey was on this show, and Steve Harvey was mentioning stuff about Bernie Mac and different things like that. Katt Williams is putting the truth out. So he coming up here lying, talking about because Bernie Mac had to do this and Bernie had to do that. Katt Williams like, that's a complete lie. He hated on Bernie, surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
That was a wig, and I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part.
Wow.
What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie.
So Bernie Mac played in Ocean 11. Y'all remember that? He just said that Steve Harvey called Ocean 11 and tried to steal Bernie Mac role. I didn't know that. Steve Harvey tried to steal Bernie Mac goddamn role. Oh, wow. Rest in peace, Bernie. Look, Bernie, I'm shooting back for you. I'm shooting back for you, Bernie, in a modern day fashion. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And I know you pissed off, too. You're like, oh, my God, this motherfucker. Oh, shit. Yes, Bernie's speaking to me, goddammit. And I'm talking to you, Steven. You and your mustache. Come here. Let me talk to your mustache. Marjorie, sit down. Mind your business. You're thinking like a man, well, then go sit down. Let me talk to your woman, Stephen. Yes, Katt, give it to him.
Them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life.
Whoa. Yo, Katt is talking that ish.
Dear University, thank you for your offer to become student.
Ain't funny.
So no. Faison's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever.
Whoa! He said Ricky Smiley, Cedric the Entertainer, does not write his jokes. This is what Katt Williams is saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. Surviving the people that want to kill the messenger. He said Cedric don't write his shit. Ricky Smiley played the same old woman. Because you know Ricky plays a lot of like Medea type roles. He said he'd been playing that same motherfucker for all these years. Steven quit. Steven did not want no more smoke when Katt got on his ass. So he quit stand-up. Yo, this is crazy.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life. So no. Faison's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever.
Wow.
Like, you can't get a young fan base with that. Like, you gotta be doing karaoke around the country to make that work.
Right.
And he is. But I'm a stand-up comedian. This is my 19th 100-city tour. I'm not gonna have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym. But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Oh, shit. Damn it, Katt. Listen, dude. Listen. Me and you, we do a show together. It'll be a phenomenal show. But Katt, you keep talking about the body part now. Katt, I told you I'm fat. On the low, Katt. I'm fat. God damn it. And I'm not getting in shape. Long as I'm in shape mentally. Katt. Katt said, you ain't getting in here with that kind of body. But Katt, they gonna let me get in here with this body. You know what I mean? Because it's the personality. But no, man, Katt is going off, man, with some real shit.
That? Like, you gotta be doing karaoke around the country to make that work.
Right.
And he is. But I'm a stand-up comedian. This is my 19th 100-city tour. I'm not going to have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym. But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
What? No, there's too many comics out there that are putting their life on the line to tell these jokes, man.
Okay. Let's get to your upbringing. We're going to circle back and we'll get some...
I want to protect you real quick, because you had said for the Kings of Comedy, it was in 2018, 2019, but did you mean 1999? Because it came out in 2000, so I just want to make sure.
No, I didn't. No. So what I meant to say was, remember, he said I couldn't do stand-up anymore. I had 7 TV shows. I said he didn't have any of those TV shows at the time.
I know you're talking about Cedric.
Joke stealer from Cedric.
Yeah, Cedric.
Okay,
You
so,
had said that 2018, 2019, but it came out in 2000, so I just want to make sure.
okay, no. What comes out in 2000?
The original Kings of Comedy.
Right. I'm on BET's Comic View, and they're using this as the commercial in 1998.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying, yeah. So if I said the dates wrong, yeah. So
Let's go ahead and clear that up.
okay,
You said
yeah.
I had Cedric on here, and I asked him about the joke stealing, and
Yeah.
he said the timeline doesn't add up.
Correct.
Shout out to the 1,100 people in the building. Salute to Shay. Just hit that super chat. Katt going all the way in. Yes. Salute to Katt Williams and salute to Shay Shay. Shay just hit that super chat. And if any of you guys want to donate to the channel, my cash app is $Jamil Peterson 38. And we are surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And we are surviving Cedric the Entertainer non-writing ass. Sorry, Cedric. I love you, dude, but I'm just finding out. That's just like when I found out that Drake wasn't writing his shit. I felt weird, too. We got 1,100 people in the building. Oh, Pengangling SM just hit that super chat. Salute to your queen. Yes, she said thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, and I salute all 1,100 of y'all, man. Katt Williams is going in, man. We got to give it to him for having the bravery, the nutsack juice to expose all these things. I wouldn't have never known this stuff. I wouldn't. But Cedric, I still think you're a great comedian. Ricky Smiley, I really enjoy your work. Kevin, definitely. Oh my God, let me think. Big Worm. You know what I'm saying? I mess with all of the comedians he mentioned. The only one that I'm probably less is Steven. You know what I'm saying? It's Steven. But man, Katt is going in.
To that point, you say,
Right. So he thought that.
Oh, we just got another super chat. Salute to Cherry. Just hit that super chat. Oh, we are buzzing like a beehive. We making it rain over here. Making it rain. Look, we got over 1,000 people in here. Yes, we got to make it rain. God damn it. If we all hit the super chat, oh my God, my shit'll be danging. People be like, yo, that's the baddest motherfucker that got off of welfare. That's the bad motherfucker. Yes, give it up for Katt.
I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial...
Hold on, let me make this clear. I kind of messed up right there. Katt Williams is explaining the joke that Cedric the Entertainer stole from him. This is what he's explaining.
The timeline doesn't add up.
Correct.
To that point, you say...
Right. So he thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Oh my God, I gotta stop again. Shay just hit that super chat again. Y'all send Jamil some coins. He be working hard and making you laugh at the same damn time. Up and too bad at the same damn time on the floor in the kitchen at the same damn time Yes. Salute to Shay just hit that super chat. Yes.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke.
Right.
And this joke is one of those jokes in comedy where you set it up and it takes a little longer to set it up, takes about 3 minutes. But then you're just hitting them with jokes after that because you don't have to set it up.
Right.
Mark Curry had already helped me work on this joke because I thought it was good because I was getting a standing ovation on it. He had me go back in the lab to help me craft it to be an even more powerful joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the King's.
Wow. So Cedric the Entertainer went and saw Katt Williams, and that's a slap in the face like Will Smith. That's a slap in the face like Will Smith. Oh, man. So Cedric went to Katt Williams' show, watched him perform his last joke. Your closing joke to close out the show, that's something that you know you're going to get that uproar. You know you're going to get that certain effect. You know what I'm saying? It's the grand finale of the fireworks. You know how you watch the fireworks, then you got the grand finale? Sometimes you'll be looking like, damn, that grand finale wasn't even like that. It wasn't like that. That motherfucker wasn't like that. Then sometimes you see the grand finale, you be like, yo, that shit was all that. It lasts long. It lasts long. You know what I mean? But Cedric went and saw him perform and stole the joke. 2 years later, he went to Katt Williams and said, yo, that was a hell of a joke. That was a great show. Looked him in his eyes. I'm talking about looked him in both of his motherfucking eyes. Not just one. He looked him in both. And then went and stole his joke. That's crazy.
I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship.
Wow. Wow, this was explosive. This was explosive. God, what the fuck? Oh my God. This was explosive, guys. We are surviving Cedric the Entertainer's breast milk. We are surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. We're surviving Ricky Smiley's Santa Claus, funky Santa Claus sock he wore in Friday After Next. We are surviving Kevin Hart's height. We're just surviving Tyler Perry's allegations. We're just surviving everybody over here, man. Shout out to Katt Williams for coming out and having the courage. Okay? Now, everybody got their truth. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's false. All I know is I'm reacting to what Katt Williams said. Now, if you go to the Shay Shay Show, y'all can watch the whole goddamn episode. It's definitely epic. And I want to say shout out to Katt Williams and shout out to all the comics, man. Shout out to everybody that's working, going hard, and definitely shout out to my audience. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, because this was another epic, phenomenal episode of Surviving all these motherfuckers.